What is the most and why the do you know that fact? 1. The last person who died building the Hoover Dam was the son of the first person who died building it. 2. Blue crabs will eat anything within a few days and will mutilate bones beyond recognition. 3. If you shake or jangle your keys at a moth, it will do a backflip. It's a defense mechanism. 4. Bears will perform oral sex on their partner. A reply to this fact: just their partner? What if someone were out camping? I'm joking, of course. 5. Spiders' legs curl up when they die because they lose all blood pressure, and their legs can only extend through hydraulic force. 6. The United States government has a plan for collecting taxes after a nuclear explosion. If a taxman came to my house after a nuke went off, I'd probably just eat him. 7. Not only is an elephant's pens prehensile, but it's also strong enough to throw a grown man around. 8. 1 pound of sugar per 1,000 pounds of concrete will ruin the concrete and it will never set firm. 9. Hedgehogs poop when they run fast. Therefore, if Sonic the Hedgehog were real, he would poop himself to death. 10. It takes approximately 140 bananas in one sitting for someone to say goodbye to life. 11. Licking marshmallows and sticking them on a car on a night below freezing will cause the marshmallows to adhere so strongly that if they are removed while still frozen, they will take the car paint with them. 12. 3 barley corns laid end to end is the basis for the inch. 13. Redheads require more anesthesia drugs to remain unconscious during surgery. 14th. Rats constantly leave a trail of urine while dragging their tails. You can follow the trail with a UV light. 15. A natural predator to the Canadian moose is the killer whale. The moose will swim over sea straits and get picked off by the killer whales. 16. If a doctor puts a needle into the gum line between the 7th and 8th tooth, it will hit a nerve that runs past your nose and up to behind your eye. Hitting this nerve causes excruciating pain that no painkiller will help with. You'll basically need to be given local anesthetic or put in an induced coma to stop feeling it. 17. Our local landfill will take your loved one's body and dispose of it for $35. 18. You can substitute blood for eggs in any recipe. 65 grams of blood can be used in place of 1 regular egg. 19th. MLB umpires are required to wear black underwear in case their pants split during a game. 20. Fidel Castro loved dairy so much that he invested in trying to breed a cow that could survive in the climate of Cuba and still produce a lot of milk. He failed over and over for years until one day, a cow met his exact specifications. She produced obscene, record-breaking amounts of milk, even for a regular cow, and could live in Cuba's sweltering climate. There were regular updates on her health in the Cuban national newspaper, and he loved her so much that when she died, he erected a huge marble statue in her honor. 23. In high school, in a science class, the teacher asked the class if anyone knew how many grams were in a pound. A kid in the back immediately said, 454. The teacher asked him how he knew that. I just do. 24. Brazil nuts are the only nuts where, if you eat them, your sperm can cause an allergic reaction in someone who's allergic to nuts. 25. A dead person's fingerprint can't be used to open a laptop. There needs to be heat behind it. 26. If your piss smells like movie theater popcorn for longer than a week, you should get checked for diabetes. Don't worry, I don't. 27. McDonald's. It costs more to make worm burgers than it does to make them out of beef. Actually said by McDonald's to refute the claim they were padding out beef burgers with worm meat. 28. 1/4 of all mammal species are bats. 29th. Platypuses don't have nipples. They just kind of sweat milk.